Warning. The following video contains unnecessary noises, such as engine noises, children screaming, and rain patter.
Most companies agree that effective supply chain management is one of the most important tools in reducing costs and boosting revenue. Most companies can even make supply chain strategy on a global scale. But what does global supply chain management means? What are the factors that managers consider in a successful global supply chain strategy? Let me provide you a brief explanation. Your phone. Before you get your smartphone from any market, the company buys first the raw materials needed. So, first came the raw materials from the supplier, such as steels and chipsets. Then, the supplier delivers the materials to where the conversion happens, which is in the operation facilities. Then, the operation management do their job to convert or assemble the materials to a new product. Then, the facilities can now deliver the products to different retailers, wholesaler, or to the final customer, which is you. That's the supply chain, the coordination of the materials information and funds from the initial raw material supplier to the ultimate customer. And those activities can incur costs from the materials, labor, and other overhead and product costs. Now, it is not just only transferring of the materials and turn them into different products. It also involves different value chain activities that managers considering from the supply management up to the customer relationship. Managers manage these activities depending on the company's strategy, so that the flow of the supply chain runs smoothly and systematically without getting more costs. That's the supply chain management, the planning and management of all activities involved in sourcing and procurement, conversion, and all logistic management activities. It also includes coordination and collaboration with channel partners, which can be suppliers, intermediaries, and customers. Suppliers can be part of the company's organizational structure, such as in a vertically integrated company, or they can be independent, like Foxconn, the Apple's contract manufacturer. In a global context, they can be located in the country where the manufacturing or assembly takes place, or they can be located elsewhere and ship materials to the assembly facility or to a storage point. The product can be sold domestically or internationally. Examples of MNEs or multinational enterprises that excelled in their supply chain strategy are Apple, Toyota, Samsung, Nokia, and H&M. Most companies set up supply chain strategy to be able to achieve their corporate objectives, just like Apple, which outsourced manufacturing facilities in China because of its cheap labor and cost through an agreement with Foxconn, so that Apple can focus on the innovation, product development, and marketing. The success of global operation strategy depends on 4 key factors: compatibility, configuration, coordination, and control. Compatibility is the degree of consistency between foreign investment decision and the company's competitive strategy. And there are factors that companies must consider as they align their overall strategy with operations: efficiency, dependability, quality, innovation, and flexibility. First, the efficiency or cost minimization strategy forces the companies to produce their products to areas with low labor costs so that they can establish economies of scale in manufacturing. And that is the reason why many MNEs establish a type of FDI known as offshore manufacturing, or simply offshoring. And when employing a cost minimization strategy, companies tend to overlook important element and extra cost of offshoring. So companies use an analysis called total cost analysis, which is an in-depth assessment of the complete cost of a transaction that takes into account acquisition, ownership, and disposal cost. Second, dependability. Other companies are also considering the degree of trust in company's products, its delivery, and dependable product. Instead of putting the production facilities in low-wage areas, they locate their plants to areas closer to the customers with high demand. Third, innovation strategies. Innovation is the ability to develop new products and ideas. An example of this is 3D printing, which helps the manufacturing machine with less waste. In offshoring, as companies take advantage of low-cost labor, companies are also offshoring R&D facilities or research and development facilities and are able to move beyond low-end manufacturing. Fourth, quality strategies. Companies will keep setting up operations abroad as long as the foreign operations ensure high quality and contribute to innovation. However, offshoring and outsourcing require significant work with partners to ensure high quality products. This will be discussed by other reporter with more details. Fifth, flexibility strategies. Flexibility is the ability of the production process to make a variety of products and adjust the volume of output. Companies' need for responsiveness or flexibility in the face of national market differences may result in regional manufacturing to serve local markets. For example, a company makes ice cream in China, but the demand during the winter are decreasing. However, they found out that they can still produce ice cream, and instead of serving the Chinese market, they can ship the products to countries such as South Africa and Australia during the summer. Still, despite such flexibility, the differences in measurement system, time zones, and problem-solving approaches can also add unnecessary complexity to the supply chain. Companies may adopt different strategies for different product lines, depending on their competitive priorities. The second factor in global supply chain strategies is manufacturing configuration. M&Es must consider three basic configurations in establishing a global manufacturing strategy: centralized, regional, and multi-domestic manufacturing. Centralized manufacturing is basically a manufacture and export strategy, and it offers a selection of standard and lower-priced products to different markets. Centralized manufacturing is common to companies which is new to exporting and typically done through their home country facilities, simply manufacturing in one country. Regional manufacturing is locating manufacturing facilities in specific regions to serve those customers in those regions. And multi-domestic manufacturing is the market expansion in individual countries. Firm manufactures product close to its customer using country-specific manufacturing facilities to meet the local needs. In reality, M&E choose a combination of these three approaches depending on their product strategies. The third and fourth factor are coordination and control, and these two really fit well together. Coordination is the linking or integrating of activities into unified systems. Well, it is hard to coordinate supplier relations and operational activities if those issues, from purchasing to warehousing to shipment, are not considered when the manufacturing configuration is set up. Control can be the measuring of performance so a firm can respond appropriately to changing conditions. For the recap, in global supply chain strategy, there are four key factors: compatibility, coordination, configuration, and control. In compatibility, the companies must consider these factors in their strategy: the efficiency, the dependability, the innovation, the quality, and the flexibility. In manufacturing configurations, there are three basic configurations: centralizing manufacturing in one country, regional manufacturing, and multi-domestic manufacturing in specific countries. And the control and coordination is simply coordinating the supplier relations and logistics and establishing a control system.
I truly do hope you have enjoyed the discussion and have a good learning experience. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Good day. Smiley face. Wink wink.